Thank you, Steven. What's up? What's up, Steven? What's up, Fool? How's it going, guys? How are you doing? You're going to town with that emote, huh? What the heck, Exterminator? Ah, yeah, fair enough. How you guys doing? Thank you, Steven. I literally just made this layout right before stream. Yeah, that's this is what we're going with for now. I have more things to add. I want to add some better celebrations for subs and follows, man. Well, I've been slacking on that for so long, and I need to do it. Like, I used to have that like health potion thing, which is cool. We need more stuff. New badge. Look at you. Jeez, 10K. God damn, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing today? I saw the new cutie thingy in Discord. That's pretty cool. Heat is crazy. That's what I be hearing. It's the highest. It's the hottest it's been in 2 weeks here. And it is still only 70 degrees. Let me convert that. That's 21 degrees Celsius. Yeah, we need more heat. But honestly, that temp is like so nice. Like, I'm not complaining about that temp, but yeah, it doesn't get too hot here. That's when YouTube replies, but overall a good day. Damn, Steven. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm assuming on the GTA vid. I've had my fair share of those, and yeah. The worst. Well, like, yeah, sometimes sometimes you get like pure just assholes just looking for a reaction. That are like, I don't know, they call you something or whatever. Sometimes though, the ones that really fucking annoy me are the ones where I like say something, some comment in the vid, and then someone replies thinking I meant a different thing, or they try to add on to what I said, but go so extreme and so different, thinking I'm of the same mindset, and I'm just not. And they're like, yeah, you get it, right? This fucked up shit. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? I can't, like, what do you do? You're not gonna reply to crazy people? What do you do? I don't know. That's so fucking weird. Well, I hope the mods took care of it, whatever it was, Steven. Yeah. Yeah. It's true. I think, I don't know. Some people, you know, they just thrive on it, and they just have a lot going on in their life that's like just, well, it's one of two things. They either have a lot going on in their life that's like making everything they do is lashing out and like projecting, you know, their own insecurities onto the people, or the other flip side of that is they have nothing going on in life. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Necrocode. Thank you so much. And if they have absolutely nothing going on in life, then they just get so bored that they just decide, hey, no one in my actual life gives me any attention, so I'm gonna seek it elsewhere. And they find places like YouTube comments to do that. Isn't it a wonderful world we live in on the internet? Tea is good today. So today we're going to be doing some, as the title suggests, we're going to be doing, I've been doing this for 2 days on and off-ish for a few hours. So if you guys have played Knightreign, if you guys have played Hollow Knight, you'll understand what I'm going for here. But I'm obsessed with both games. And I thought of the pun after I decided to do the mashup. Believe me. But it was a happy coincidence that it did work out. But yeah, we'll be doing some, we'll be drawing the Knightreign characters, those 8 characters, as Hollow Knight characters. So they will be, some of them will be like made into bugs of a certain degree, whatever you want to call them in Hollow Knight. And yeah, they'll just have that sort of style. And I'm going to be redoing most of the ones I've done already. This was kind of just practice. I also have done a couple sketches to help me out. But yeah. I'm glad you guys are liking the emotes, by the way. They're I think they're a bit of a hit, huh? Especially that fucking Bob Ross one, dude. I can't not laugh at it. It's so fucking stupid. It's so stupid. Oh my god. What's up, Necrocode? You know, this kind of stuff, I'm still in the process of learning. So one of my main problem is down to the size of my pixel I'm creating only for objects 16 by 16. Do I have to maintain the same size? What is the rule of that? Can you clarify that a little bit, Necrocode? Do you have an example? I don't think I'm fully understanding what you're saying here. Are you saying, like, do you only draw stuff in 16 by 16? And should you be able to change that? If that's your question, then of course. Typically what they say is, for best practice, you start with the smallest canvas you can. So make characters in the smallest possible size. And then you work your way up. What's up, Loco? Welcome in, dude. I'm locking in to some art today. Yeah. All right. Oh, I meant to ask, before I start on doing, like, the, good idea, combining the two, thanks, Loco. I'm not happy with any of them I've done so far, really. I mean, I have the gist of a few of them, but yeah, we'll figure it out. In terms of while I'm like redoing the overlay, I hope you guys, do you guys prefer this overlay to the old one? By the way, before I move on, genuine question. Would you want me to change anything about it? I decided to slightly deprioritize the chat. I thought that was, you know, taking up a bit too much space. And yeah, just having it this way allows you guys to see the actual stuff I'm drawing a bit better, more zoomed in. But sometimes I need to... What's up, Ivan? I need to expand a little bit, and I just overpass that size. Is rule to not overpass that rule because I'm making plans? Absolutely not. No, 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 no. Feel free to... I mean, is this for a game or something like that, Necrocode? Like, is this an asset for a game? Or what? So like let's say, for example, um you are drawing something and you're giving yourself this 16 by 16, right? So these 4 boxes, 16 by 16. So let's say, you have your characters in whatever format you're doing this in, right? Um and you know, let's do that real quick. So let's say you're trying to restrict yourself to only that. The thing is, that rule is meant to be broken in the sense that if you look at any game, anything like that, any assets, they are always bending that rule. Right. They're always bending that rule. What they do with that size is the 16 by 16 is telling you how much detail you're giving to the character, not the size of the character. So if you have a bigger character, then of course they're going to go over the 16 by 16. If you're creating characters or stuff that's all like, they all should be roughly the same height or something. If some person has a big hat or lots of hair or something, like, like a wizard hat or something, like this wonky ass hat I've just drawn, I mean, that's perfectly acceptable to just do that, and expand out from the 16 by 16. So please don't restrict yourself to 16 by 16. That's only telling you the level of detail. If you need more space, give yourself that space. And yeah. I would say, though, what I would say is when you're putting it into the game engine, if you have a 16 by 16 character that's supposed to be the same height, roughly, as a 32 by 32 character detail, like, don't shrink the 32 by 32 down in the engine, because then your pixels are going to look smaller comparatively. All your pixels on screen should be the same size. So, the size you draw it in Sprite in your drawing software of choice, translate that directly into the game engine. Don't mess with the size of it once you're in there. You can't really share anything here, Necrocode, unfortunately, but yeah, if you have any more questions, I'm happy to answer them. All right. How you doing, Ivan? What's up, dude? What's up, Odin? What's up, John Ross? Yeah, damn it. How you doing? I hope you're well. So yeah, meant to ask you guys, what would you want to see for the on-screen celebration animation for follows or subs or anything like that? Maybe I wouldn't do, I don't know, like, maybe you'd only do them for gifted subs or big bit amounts or something. I don't know. I'll figure that out, but any ideas for that? Steven? No. It's just the text that pops up. I'm saying, like, if I was to do some sort of animation. God damn it, Steven. Thank you for gifting W. Ivan a sub. God damn it. Alright. So, I'm gonna get the other two characters here first before I go back and redo the other ones. So, let's get started with that, I guess. The first one, I guess we'll do is Raider. All right. That's your alt, Ivan? Alright. So, for this, I think I want to do an exaggerated rotund beetle kind of look. Alright. I have to look up what his axe looks like again. Yeah, animations can be very tough. Yeah, I would say do some advice for animations. So I would assume, let's say you're animating a character's movements. What I would do is just animate the most different poses of the animation first, and then fill in the rest of the frames in between. So, you know, if you, let's say, for example, we're animating a character. Let's take this guy with the axe here. You know, you might have him like have, you know, an axe like that, right? And you want to animate him swinging it up and down. So that's your sort of neutral, right? The next frame you want to draw is just the most different, which is going to be him on the backswing, which is going to be, I don't know how to, I need to look at what this would look like. I guess it would be like hands up like that, maybe. Right? And then, you know, and then the next frame you want to draw is the downswing, right? So, though, you know, he goes from there to there, and then you basically just can flip back and forth. You can, what's up, Drew? How's it going, dude? And what you can do then is you can be like, all right, to get the timing right, you go, okay, how slow or fast do I want this swing to be? And you go, all right, this is going to be frame 1, let's say, and this will be the last frame, you know. We don't know what number that's going to be, X, whatever. Now, you start there and you go, okay, if every frame is 100 milliseconds, typically, and you want it to swing down, you can just time it and make, you know, let's say this frame, however many. So let's say you make this frame 500 milliseconds, right? And then after 500 milliseconds, it transitions to that. That will give you enough information to tell how fast that swing is going to be. So you can go, oh, that seems correct to me. So that means I have to draw from here, starting at 1, I have to draw another 4 frames, right? So this one, you'll have this frame for 100 milliseconds, and you'll have 4 more frames, each for 100 milliseconds, and then it'll finally land on this one, right? Sorry, move that over. It'll finally land on this one. So that's how you can kind of tell the timing. Another important thing when you're animating, especially a character, is to put every limb, so left arm, right arm, head, upper torso, lower torso, and each leg, put them on different layers, make each color of each of the limbs different, and just make it a solid color, and animate everything, even put it in your game without anything else, just solid colors for each of the limbs, and see how that looks to you, how that feels. And if that's all fine, then go back and then put in the detail and the actual colors that you want and actually draw it out. But start with those limbs just as solid colors first, each on a different layer, and you're going to save yourself a lot of headache and a lot of time. Hope that helps. All right. How's it going, Drew? How you doing, dude? All right. What was I looking at? I was looking at his axe. I don't even have Pure Ref open. Here we go. I'm on vacation right now, and almost a month left before I see my PlayStation. That's what you're thinking about? I get it. I get it, though. I can't judge you for that. I understand. But, you know, just enjoy the vacation. Enjoy the time away from gaming. Because it just makes it all that better when you get back to it, you know? But I understand. I think that's why the handheld consoles are a thing in the first place. All right. Let's see here. How close do we want this? We probably want it relatively close, actually. We'll do some of this action. Do... I don't really want to... I was about to angle this, but that's not really the style of Hollow Knight. They don't really angle things. Kind of show you the full profile of the thing. You know what I mean? You guys get it. You understand. That's not bad, actually. That's actually not bad. Do I want to even cut? Do I want to cut that down? Sure. That's not. That's not. Okay. It's a bit weird. Mm-hmm. Sure. I don't know. That. just looks weird. Let's just do that for now. I guess. That. Hell, I don't know. Thank you for the archiving. Started wondering what non-gamers do in their free time. I don't know, man. It's boring as hell. You know when people say like, oh, you know, you should go outside more, you know, do all that stuff? Yeah. And then you do it and you're like, okay, I'm outside, what now? This kind of sucks. Unless it's really sunny and then, you know, it can be nice, but especially when it's just like a kind of midday outside, you're like, you know, eh. I haven't, Necrocode, I haven't. No, I've never sold any art. Yeah, I mean, maybe I will. I think I would. I think I owe it to myself to try to improve more before I attempt to do that. Cause I don't know, lack of confidence or some shit. Whatever you want to call it. But I would be open to doing it. All right. Look at this fucking chumbo wumbo we got going on. All right. So the who okay, hands up who here has played Hollow Knight. Show hands. Get him up. Stick him up right now. You do Necrocode. Fool says nope. No hands. God damn it, guys. Get on it. Loco, thank you. Mater has no hands, apparently. Sorry, guys, I missed 2 requests. All right, let's go to that. We will transition off of Spotify and get onto... There we go. All right, Loco and Necrocode, you're my homies. The rest of you get the hell out of here. No, but there's a character that is... So I'm modeling this off the nailsmith in the game. And I don't know how close I want to get to it. I mean, the nailsmith is the most raider looking dude in the game. Oh, that's a good reference, actually. Let me take that. Oh, nope. Oh, I didn't even realize. Oh, shit. Raiders got... Whoa. All right. Nailsmith is so cool. God, I just love... This is how much I love Hollow Knight. I know most of you have seen this. This is my guy. I keep him on my desk. He's the only figurine thing I have on my desk. That's how much I love the game. And yeah, Nailsmith is like all the character designs, especially Nailsmith, are just so good. The shapes they get and just everything is just amazing. All of it. In fact, let me get some... I'll show you guys what Nailsmith looks like. All right. So this dude, that's Nailsmith right there. And yeah, he's the closest thing, I guess, to my guy Raider over here. So we're gonna do something like this. Make the horns the same. Might make the eyes orange. Like in Hollow Knight, if you know, you know. And yeah, we'll see what else we want to do. It's a tricky thing. Like I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see like how much of each I want to take. You know, like my idea right now is that I basically make them the bugs, but then anything they're sort of wearing, I kind of keep fairly fairly the same as they are in Knightreign. That's what I've landed on so far. So we'll see. Yeah, really, yeah, Loco. 100% agree. All right. Sorry for that, Exterminator. Sometimes if it's not tagged as music on YouTube, then I'm not allowing it into the links, you know? All right. Yeah, no worries. I need to figure out if there's a way that I can auto accept these. Because it's just annoying. It's annoying that I have to click it every time. It's much better than the way we used to do it. Me having to search every time. That was... yeah. Alright, so... I don't think I'll do the same eyes. Like, I don't want to copy Nailsmith entirely, you know? It's just inspiration from him. So we'll do, like... that? That seems pretty... I think I want to drop the eyes down. That seems decent. I don't hate that. Something you always want to do, honestly, is just like... just move shit around and see if you prefer it to the way it was. Because you're never going to know until you just do it and try it, you know? You found one? Right. What are you guys playing at the moment? Gabe got me back into playing XCOM 2, so yeah, that's what I'm playing at the moment. It's it's tough. It's a tough game. But I do love it. All right. So this is all going to be part of his... and let me... this is such a great song. You're struggling to keep playing Death Stranding, dude. said that at some point. I tried Death Stranding 3 times. The longest attempt I had was roughly 10 hours into the game. And I could see it. I saw the vision. I understood. I never for a second thought, what are they thinking? This is just walking around. I never thought that. It just like, I got to a part where someone told me, oh, it gets really good there. And then I got there and I was like, oh, that's not. I just found myself 1 minute thinking like, am I doing this because I want to play it, or am I playing it because people say I should play it, you know? And I was like, I realized like I would rather be doing literally anything else right now. So I just stopped. But I hear Death Stranding 2 is really fucking good, so who knows? I would probably just, if the reviews are that good for it, I might have to try it and just watch, you know, a video on the story of the first one. Because I just can't, like, 3 attempts is enough. It's enough attempts, you know. I'm fairly clear that I don't love it, you know, so. Barely started Spider-Man 2. Hell yeah, Steven. Is that your first playthrough of Spider-Man 2? Surely not. Still playing a bit of Dune Awakening despite it being kind of shite? Is it shitful? Are you playing with other people? Because if you're playing alone, I could understand. I could understand either way. I mean, I don't know. I never played it. You're playing with your brother? Can you explain, like, what do you do? I mean, like, all I see from clips is, like, people like, oh, yeah, you set up a base and you run from a sandworm. And that's all I've seen of all the clips I've watched. Like, what's the gameplay loop, I guess, is what I'm asking. It is indeed your first. Well, enjoy, Steven. I'm excited for you. It's a great game. Do I work the mouse? Nope. Drawing pad. I have a Wacom 16. Wacom 16 Pro, if you're interested. It's pricey, but I tried the drawing pad. I know my favorite pixel art creator literally uses a laptop and the touchpad on it. Like the built-in literal touchpad, and he makes the best pixel art I know. So you don't need anything. I just find it's so worth it for me. I find it way more comfortable using a natural drawing pad that I can see the screen and actually draw on it. I hated using the different drawing pads that, you know, you are flat on your desk and you draw on that and then the cursor's on the screen. I hate those. I just doesn't translate for me well. So yeah. That's just what I needed. Yeah, it's very pricey though. I'll admit, like the one I bought, it was a big investment. So just keep that in mind. Sorry guys, I missed some stuff. I'm in Doom Eternal currently. How's that going, Loco? I was trying to plat E33, feeling the burnout. Right now though, I'm sketching if I. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. You're trying to plot E33. You've finished E33 though, Loco, right? Are you trying to plot it before you finish the story, or? I'm trying to remember. Like, you finished it, right? You finished the story. Yeah, gotcha. The AI is brain dead. I've heard that full, yeah. Combat is mid at best. Constant bugs and desync issues. Everything story related is the fetch quest, but it's more atrocious than you know. And you're still playing it. Why? Are you just trying to punish yourself, or is your brother making you, forcing you to do this? What's happening there? All right. Let's see. So his headpiece is really detailed. So we're going to try our best to simplify it a little bit. Maybe we do like... It's a cool song. I like it. You need your Dune fix. God damn it, Fool. It's like a bad relationship you're in. Alright, let me... For fuck's sake, who put this on? Mater! Oh my god. Fine. I'll let it happen. Yeah, but you know how fucking many times I've heard this song? That's my only issue. Alright, so I think the center one here is actually going out. Like it's kinda doing like that more so. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then how big do I make these? That's the question. E. Okay. I think I like that size. Bring that in. And we'll do... Hmm. Okay, that's something. Gonna hollow this out. Because this is all gonna be one solid color. You've been stuck on the song all week. I was saying we had to play on the stream. Are you kidding me? That's hilarious. All right. I think at this point we probably want to get into coloring a little. I'm not sure. We might want to. Yeah, from the art I'm seeing here, or not the art, from the reference I have, the axe is actually tilted like differently. Like the bottom of it is facing up, so we might have to just adjust this like that ish. Let me. Oh. Okay. Like to new layout? Thank you, Small Town. Welcome in, dude. Alright. So I'm just gonna get rid of this entirely. We're gonna do like. Gonna get rid of the arm as well. Have this be down and way up there. All right, then we start here. Oh shit, that's intense as fuck. think that's better. What we'll do now is just fix the axe. So we'll separate that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh shit. Oh shit. I can see why you waited to play this here, Loco. That was a banger, dude. That was an absolute banger. Holy shit. I'm gonna need to add that to my Spotify. That was crazy. All right. Let's go there. This song. It's good. All right. So, think. What do we do? We do beard. Do we want beard up to here maybe instead? I think we just want more beard. What do you think? Can't hurt. Go full Santa on it. Okay, so do. I mean, how can you not love this song? Like, it's just so fucking good. It's just so good. Okay. Gonna move the arm down. I want more. I want it to be more obvious that this other color on its back is the shell, so we're gonna move the arm down like, I mean, we'll try there, see how that ends up. All right, so let's try. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Not entirely convinced about this yet, but I'll stick it out to the end. See where we end up. Welcome back, Evan. All right. Let's see. I think I want to make the head slightly smaller, honestly. Yeah. Let's keep that. Just shake hand when you draw. Depends how much caffeine I've had, I guess. Cheers. um, yeah, not usually, Loco, no. Okay, so let's do that. Do that when you're sketching, is it? Okay. So I think I want to round this out. It's really hard to do, though. Another great song. Usually shake a little. Sometimes it gets in the way. I mean, yeah, like sometimes I like to draw like way out here, and yeah, I mean getting the accuracy can be a bit, but I'm not like shaking like this, you know. I'm just kind of like trying to find the spot. So that's the closest equivalent I would have, I guess. But I get you. Like, I mean, my hands have shaken before while drawing just because I was absolutely exhausted or, you know, whatever the reason might have been. Rid of that. Maybe. Maybe. Thank you, Bruno Mars. You absolute legend. All right. We're getting somewhere with this. I don't know if it's the right where, but we're getting to a place. What's up, Yoda? How's it going, dude? Howdy, howdy. Oh. All right, I need to find. I need to find some reference for the particular color here. That'll do. So sometimes what I'll do, like I've done with some of these, is to get a reference for a particular color. If I'm doing like something like this, I will drag in something like that. Then grab the color, and then add it. And now it's in my palette. You're playing Peak? What's Peak, Yoda? Co-op climbing game? Cool. Do you climb IRL, Yoda? I used to do that. It's kind of why I tried out the Karn demo in the first place, which was pretty fun. Oh my god, it's been a while since I heard this one. Jeez. Oprah and the Queen. Why am I not happy with this at all? Maybe that's what I need in my life. Is that what I needed? It's not what I needed. Come on. Do I leave them out, maybe? No, I don't. No, I don't. Yeah, dude, I had a Bruno kick a few months back. That was amazing. He's so good. fucking bad. Things I never had. I don't know. I don't know anymore. This is one of the hardest things I've ever done is this challenge. Cause it's like even at the best times, if this wasn't pixel art, combining them and like making it clear what character they are is hard enough. And then you're making it pixel art and you're like, oh fuck. That's a lot. That's a lot to convey. Alright, let me move. So if you want to do the command necro, you can, which is !S or space, and then the link, and then that'll add it to the playlist. See how Odin just did it back there? What made me want to do this? What sparked it? I don't know, man. Subconsciously having a Hollow Knight figure on my desk, plus playing a shit ton of Knightreign, I was like, I don't know. Honestly, I thought that maybe it was like looking at Wilder and looking at the two spiky things on his helmet, and I was like, huh. I don't know why that reminds me of the knight from Hollow Knight. Wait, what if yeah, and then I went from there, I guess. And then the pun came later as a happy accident. Alright, it's added there, Necro. I got you. I don't think I want I don't want this at all. I just don't want it. I don't want that here. Get this out of here. It's too much. Yeah, it's too much. Too much. I want that there. That's better. And I want you there and you there. Okay. Red? Well, Raider doesn't have any red in him, though, Necro. That's the only thing. Yeah, I could do that. It just doesn't follow the conventions in Hollow Knight itself. You know what I mean? I get you, though. I mean, I had this red. Like, you could do that. Oh, thanks. I literally took it from, so I grabbed these two pieces and I made the palette out of that. And I'm going to have to reduce this a lot. I'm going to have to simplify it, but yeah, I'm trying to use accurate colors if I can. Yeah. I think, I think he has, let me just check something. Yeah, okay. Hold on. So, my guy, Nailsmith, has 4 legs, actually. So, we gotta try that, right? 4-legged raider? Why not? Do I give that 1 thickness or 2? That's my only question now. I think I do 2. I think I do 2. And I quite like just the black look of the legs, but I'm gonna try this for a second, and then gonna get rid of just those. I don't hate that at all. Let's get rid of more. I hate that, though. Okay, that might be my favorite so far. Maybe we'll do that as well. Okay. Let's see if I do that, and then that's bad. That doesn't look good. Oh. Okay. Am I doing any Knightreign bosses? I wasn't planning on it. They're pretty complicated, to be honest. Oh, you beat the purple bastard last night? Fishy 100% complete till the next enhanced boss. Yeah, I know. Next one is on Thursday, I believe, is what I've heard. So, yeah. That'll be fun. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which one it's gonna be though. Oh wait, I do. I think it's gonna be Sentient Beast. Or Sentient Pest, right? That's what it's called. The bug. Um Yeah. They're not gonna get any easier. I fully expect them to get so much harder, to be honest. So we're gonna be in for a treat. Oh, thank you so much, Necrocode. How long have you been working with Pixar? About 4 years ish, but it's kind of hard to gauge because I was off and on at the beginning for a while. I've been very dedicated to it for 2.5, 3 years now, though. We're down again, but when Leon is back. Oh my god, I would not be surprised. That would be That would be so hilarious. Oh my god. Can you imagine Consort Radan and Melania like a dual boss fight? Holy shit. I don't want to think about it. Okay. Now the question of what color to make the axe itself, eh? What do we do with you? The closest color to the actual shaft is this, which is the same as the arm. so that might be weird, but hey. And then try that. We could just try it. We could just try it. I mean, what's the harm in trying a little something? Okay. Okay. Move that up. It's not a typical looking axe. Like, it's a chunker of an axe, you know? But that being said, I think we should take that off. All right. Okay. And do one of these. Is anyone else playing Knightreign here, by the way? Apart from me and Smelltone? Alright. Go there. That's what we got so far, guys. Before we do any shading or any highlights and stuff. We'll make this... We'll try this one thicker, maybe. To be a thick boy. Yeah, that's better. Sergo, howdy there. How's it going? Welcome in. How are you doing? Play a handful of times. I already got the hang of it. Did you play much Elden Ring, Loco? Because I know, like I know Chicken played, just started with Knightreign without playing Elden Ring, and boggles my mind how someone can do that. Like, the level of challenge is just crazy to me. But, you know. Okay, we'll put that behind. What I'll do is I'll probably leave this one here, and then when I come back and look at it again, I'll notice how shit it is and change it. Real quick, I'm gonna change Iron Eye. So all of these are going to be changed, especially this one. This one I have a much better idea for her, for Revenant or whatever. Yeah, we're gonna just more bugify these, honestly. I changed what I wanted to do with them. 140 hours plat on DLC. Shit, man. Knightreign is connected to Elden Ring? What? Speed difference is what's throwing. Yeah. I very nearly started another Elden Ring run. I mean, I'm playing XCOM now. I still might go back to it. But from what I hear from people I watch that you know, went back, it's like they cannot get over how slow it feels. It's like you said, Loco, like they even talk about the bosses feeling slow, which is funny. I'm wondering if, like, we're all gonna be so much better in Elden Ring because we put so many runs into Knightreign. That's kind of why I want to go back, just because I'm curious if that's even true. Yeah. All right. So let's do Duchess. Ugh. Yeah, so I had a sketch for Duchess. Oh yeah, I had a question earlier. I don't know if anyone answered it yet, but for the on-screen celebrations, what are you guys thinking for like gifteds or for anything like that? Does anyone have an idea for what I might animate for that? Wouldn't be opposed to drawing that on stream or animating on stream. It's just um animations can be very they can just take ages and they kind of require a lot of focus, so I'm not sure streaming it would be the best, but we could. All right. So, the Duchess. So, I think she's fairly short-ish. We'll go about there-ish. Oh, that's right. That's right. Duchess has this cool mask. You can't really see her eyes. The core feature. Want to add? Might even highlight it with some outline, because it's that important to be able to identify her in the first place. That looks off center, so we'll fix that. Oh, the glitch is back. God damn it. There's this weird glitch with Sprite right now where it does this icon for erase, and I don't know why. It's annoying as heck. Alright, so let's get a body locked in. What's up, Gabe? How's it going, dude? Doing Duchess right now, Gabe. Gabe knows what I'm drawing. I spoiled it for him. Why is this turning off, bro? Yeah, I'm doing alright. How are you doing, man? Oh, yeah. Did have... Let me see. All right, so I have to peer over my tablet just to see my screen. It's very awkward. All right. Abe. Gabraham Lincoln? What? No. Too late. Too late. It's already a thing. Okay, we're gonna invert this slightly. This actually goes all the way up her head here, so we're gonna try that. Okay, and then that. No. No, 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 no. Okay, there we go. Try that for now. Then so Duchess is kind of rich looking, so I'm modeling this off the rich characters that you find in Hollow Knight. Um Get this like coif thingy. Um we'll do that instead. Nope. Nope. Just gotta accept it, right? It's not going anywhere now. You guys would not let me get rid of that if I tried, honestly. Too late for me. Alright, so we do it's slightly more minimal. Okay, then do Okay. The legs are surprisingly tricky in this. Just because they're pixels, I just have so little room to make them angled right. Maybe, do you know what I'll do? To add a bit of character to this, I think I'm going to put her feet together. So, it'll also let me see more of this. So what if we do that? Sure. Sure. They're looking at each other. Who can find the best combination of my emotes? Go. There's your challenge. I almost don't want to put in her other arm. Like it's like maybe it's tucked away somewhere or something, but let's just try. I don't know. I kind of don't even want to do it. We have white glove. We're gonna need to move you out a bit. That's too small. All right, what do we got? Loco just shooting me doing the gritty, hyping up our crying over dying. Okay, I respect it. Wow, clapping them cheeks, Steven. What is that one, Loco? Locking into someone laughing. Oh my god. If I get rid of that, make more sense. Ooh, wait, what if I do that? Oh yeah, I like that actually. I like it. What happens if I get rid of? Oh yeah, okay. I don't hate that. Let's. Oh, let's lower it one. I think we just leave the other arm, maybe. Or do we like tuck it behind or something? I'm not sure. anything I do with it is going to kind of ruin the rest of it, really. I'm going to leave it for now. So I think I want these even more together. I think I want this more out. So we can see more of the end of it. Let's see. Okay, don't hate that. Probably bring... that's okay. Okay, maybe we have to leave that there. I do kind of want her holding a dagger, though. Just put that there. Work. Odin drawing the butt. I like it. I respect it. this is way different now. Like, I kind of want, like, I want the other hand to be holding the dagger, but it's like, how do I it's so hard to show that, though. You know what? Let's just try it. Because I don't like I don't want it there. I don't want it there at all. Let's try, do that. And then we'll do it like here. She got a shiv. Bug prison changed her. Yeah, like there, like it just that with it in the other hand, it just looks like she's a fucking axe murderer, which I'm not saying she isn't, but not exactly the vibe I'm going for. Now the problem is that just looks like a stick, which I mean, if you were Scoter, you'd love, but you're not. So we gotta look up what her goddamn dagger looks like. Okay, there. Oh, that's cool. Actually, that's really cool looking. Hold on. Way different colors to what I thought. All right. So let's that. And then we'll do some of this action here. We'll do it's kind of what it looks like. Try to or maybe we could put it on her side. But I'll be honest, that looks a little bit like a tiny pickaxe. So we're gonna forgo the extra detail of the curve on that. And try... I mean, could do that. Really difficult to do this without an outline. You're about to stick one more time. Got him, Loco. Got him. And he followed it up with another. You trying to kill poor Gabe here? It's just, this is gonna be too big, really, isn't it? Like, to even get any detail, it has to be freaking massive. That's the problem. I think we just do that anyway. That's okay with me. It's a sacrifice I am willing to make. Alright, let's see. I didn't realize this has like a little spike at the end of it. So let's do that. That's distinctive. This can be tricky sometimes, man. Like, look how few pixels we're dealing with here. It's difficult to say the least. But she doesn't use a two-handed sword, Necro. That's the only thing. I think I landed somewhere okay. I think, like, it's subtle, but it kind of is there for me. Problem now is this mask is tricky. That might be the best we're gonna get with it. Push that there, see what happens. No. False Knight. That is a good boss. I don't know. Tricky one to solve with this few pixels, to be honest. So we'll I think also maybe I want to do. I feel like we need more shape to that, you know. I think what I want to do maybe is move the head back a bit. Yeah, so the posture is a bit like more straight up. I think I prefer that. We'll emphasize the collar a little more. Okay. Leave that there for now. All right. Oh, man. Okay, let's do some final adjustments. Well, final for this stream. So I think what I want to do, I didn't really emphasize, like, I thought, oh, like, no, there's no characters in Hollow Knight that have, like, properly, like, long hair, but I was mistaken, so I was reminded of one. So we will fix that now. Yeah, let's see. You approve? Thank you, dude. I don't know if it's gonna come together. Like, if it doesn't come together, I just won't post it anywhere, honestly. But, yeah, TBD. TBD. Yeah, I do think it's a good idea. It's just, fucking difficult, man. It's so hard to translate because because Hollow Knight's art is simple. I wanted the pixel art to follow suit and be simple, so I'm making them fairly small, and also the fact that I'm making 8 of these guys for one piece just takes a lot of time if you do it any bigger. But mostly because I just wanted the, you know, to follow suit with the simple art style. Like, it's simple, but it's super effective art, you know, which is why I love it so much. But it's been, God, such a challenge to translate properly. All right, we're introducing too much noise there. Something you always gotta be on the lookout for. We'll do with that. But I gotta say, I'm really enjoying doing art at the moment. It's just really fun. I posted that that thingy for the Pixel Dailies. So the last thing I put on Instagram was the Umber Hulk. Gabe's suggestion. Thank you for that, Gabe. Pixel Dailies, basically there's a daily challenge by this Twitter account / Blue Sky account. And they basically issue a theme for the day for pixel artists. So I thought I'd throw my hat in the ring for that. And yeah, that was the theme of that one was cave creatures. So I was thinking, oh, what's a good cave creature from D&D? That's my wheelhouse. I was between a few. Honestly, Umber Hulk was not one on my radar. Like, I know of it, but didn't think of that first. But yeah. So I did that thing for Pixel Dailies, and I posted it I post on Insta, but I also post on my Blue Sky. And man, on Blue Sky, well, like I'm gonna say it blew up. It blew up for me. And the equivalent of blowing up for me is getting 30 likes and getting retweeted. Because that's just never happened to me before, which is like, it was exciting. So I'll definitely be posting there more. But yeah, I'll be doing more Pixel Daily challenges when I can't think of something else to do. But yeah, it was a fun one. I wasn't sure if anyone would understand what I meant by the hashtag at all, because I wasn't aware of it until fairly recently either, so I get it. All right. Okay, I think we have an opportunity to do two things in one here. Move that over. Move that over. Then we can get rid of this. You never want to double up on your outline line, like the black line here in this case. Like you never want two black lines side by side outlining two different things if you can at all help it. Doesn't look good. Looks like a dark patch. But that is easier said than done to avoid. Right. Oh, that would be a really good idea, Necrocode. I like that idea, yeah. Beholder would be really sick. If I was to do a Beholder, oh man, I don't know. It would be cool to do it, honestly, really detailed, and it would also be cool to do a simplistic one animated. Both would be pretty sick. I'll ruminate on that one. It'd be cool. Honestly, I'm just thinking how sick it would be to do one really detailed and then have that as like a desktop background. That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind doing that. Thanks for the idea. Okay. Still don't like how this one is turning out, honestly, but we'll keep her vibing. Keep trying. What I could do potentially. I don't know. Revenant's a fucking hard one, man. God damn. Some characters you just have no idea how hard they're gonna be until you actually go to try to do them, and you're like, because she's really short, so I want to keep her fairly short, and I'm honestly pushing the boundaries a bit too much with her here. I might have to make everyone else taller in the end. Okay. No worries, narco code. Okay. I was just saying earlier, Gabe, how I'm back again addicted to fucking XCOM. It's a problem. And I completely blame you for it, as is my right. No, it's on you. It's on you, buddy. And I don't like her. This fucking head is so shit too. So bad. I think I want. Yeah. Oh yeah. I like that. Already much better. Oh. Okay. I way prefer that. Game changer. Game changer right there. Okay. Here we go. So what I might do is just try difference in. In the reference I have for the character I'm kind of basing this off of, that character is pretty monochrome. But I don't think that's going to translate well, unfortunately, to this. So I'm trying to change the hair to white, and I think that's better. I think we need the difference in color just to separate that out. Oh, not that much white. Hello. Okay. I don't like that addition. Get rid of it. This needs a lot of tweaking still. Oh, sorry. Like, Revenant's very monochrome, but I'm gonna, for the sake of... Let's try... Oh my god. Really? That's not... How is that not filled in? Oh, what layer? Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, that's why. I did all this on the wrong layer. There we go. Okay, I think that's better. Could do something like that. Or that. Let's try that for now. Okay. We're in a better place. I think she's still too big though. I'll be honest, she's too big. I think I like that scale better. But now we got a lot of fixing to do, which is never fun. Never. Okay. I just have to fill all this in with white again and redo the hair entirely. Which... maybe we don't. Tricky. Tricky stuff. I also think that's too far out. Okay. All right. Okay. Do that. That. I want to get rid of that. Okay. Nearly there. There's just a mess here right now that needs to be sorted. Okay. Do that. Maybe we'll... Maybe we'll do that for both sides? I don't hate that idea, honestly. Oh, yeah, for sure. The smaller the character, the absolutely the harder it gets. For sure. I think it still takes more time to do the bigger pieces, you know? Like, a lot more time. But in terms of, like, the problems you're trying to solve, absolutely. Smaller character is way, way harder. That's not to say you don't sometimes find those problems in bigger pieces, you know what I mean? Because you still might have to do small details in those, you know? And fortunately, there's no real tutorial for how to fix all of them. You just kind of need to practice it for ages. And then apparently, eventually, you get it. All right. So. Do that. Boom. Okay. I think we got her in a better place. I'm actually pretty happy with Duchess, honestly. For the size I'm dealing with, that's not too bad. And obviously, like, I'm gonna need to do, like, this is literally just Executor. I didn't bugify him at all, which is a problem. So... yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. And also, I mean, I was doing the katana shape before, and I don't know. But then I saw some other people's art of katanas, and yeah, sure enough, they did do the curved sword, so it is something we will try. Okay. Probably do that orange. Honestly. And then he has another katana. So we gotta do 2 of these. Just copy paste that. Gonna do this one. That. Oop. We'll stick it like... it's the tricky part. Triangle that. Okay. How much of this can I remove now? Not a lot. Okay. I don't love that there's overlap here, but honestly, I don't think that's entirely solvable unless we really separate them. That's too curved. Okay. Let's see. That's better. Trying to think how I could bugify him though. I am not entirely sure. Because, like, Executor is entirely armor. And I've even compromised by putting, like, the black arms from Hollow Knight here. But it's tricky, like, it's hard to know. It's hard to know what to do with this. Like, we could just... Could do that. Because that pattern of eyes, I believe, is a Hollow Knight thing. Did I have reference for that ready? Yes, I did. Yeah, it is. Okay, let me do that, and then I'll do this. Modeling him after enemies you find in the Colosseum. Don't hate that. This could be the answer, potentially. Let's see here. Okay. See if I can add the line. There's a distinctive line. Hmm. Let me see. I don't think that's working for me. Like it might work on just the helmet, but what if I just did 2 dots? Does that help? Let's see. That doesn't look right. This is fucking hard. It's difficult. Um, What if you do that? Okay, that's working for me better now. I'm gonna fix the colors of the. I don't know about the colors of the swords, so I'll fix that later. Okay. We're in a better place than we were before. Next worst one to me is definitely Iron Eye. I'm gonna fix that. There's like a character that has like a leaf cloak, which I'm trying to emulate. Yeah, I want to do a whole round 2 of this. We might come back to it next stream. Cause yeah, there's a lot I'm not happy with it, but yeah. And I was debating whether we do like shading and stuff, but yeah, we'll see. I also reserve the right to increase the size of all of these guys just so I can give myself some more breathing room, because this is a little bit like torture. But yeah, we're doing our best. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. But yeah. We'll leave it there for now. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Any feedback on the new layout at all while I have you guys here? Do we think chat is too hard to read there? Like, it's kind of like it's easier to read now, right? Because I have that. I kind of Jesus Christ. Thank you, Gabe. Thanks. Got him. Like, I had a background for the chat, but it's like I don't really want a background for it, you know? You're laughing like an idiot. You're fucking stupid, dude. You're a stupid bitch. Okay. All right. If there's no feedback, then I'm gonna assume everyone just absolutely loves this new layout and prefers it way more to the previous one. I just think it's less. I was just like kind of. I just want it to be more subtle, you know. So that's what we're doing. And every single person using a sprite, every single streamer with a webcam using a sprite has their camera here. Oh yeah, I also should. I should really swap. I forgot to swap the webcam around. That would have been a good idea. There we go. So I'm actually facing the thing now. Oh, that looks so weird to me though. But yes, this is like the correct way around for me. Guess what? This shit in the background is on my right side, guys. Who would have thought? Yeah, okay. Cool. Plot twist. Yeah, it's still in video game layout. Now, I'm sorry. I'll swap it back. I promise. Wait, I'll fix this. Wait, I know how to fix this. Hold on. There. Perfect. I can't feel my feet. Whoa, guys.